So, with Henry again, Henrik again, can you please talk a little bit about Blaue Bohnen and what the idea behind it and what makes it be Blaue Bohnen a little bit? Yes.
Okay. Well, it all evolved from me being an espresso enthusiast from a long time ago. I brought my first espresso machine back from a hitchhiking vacation in Italy in the mid-80s. I dragged that around Italy in my backpack all for 3 weeks to get a cheap espresso machine. And so I have a long history of loving coffee and being passionate about what coffee I drink and what not. And at one point, several years ago, like 5-6 years ago, I was very disappointed with what I got from Italian, very expensive and exclusive imported Italian coffee. And I always thought that that stuff is old, that doesn't taste like it could taste, and so I started buying at German roasteries where you could order online, and I was very surprised how very high quality, freshly roasted coffee tasted. And so I bought a small home roaster and experimented myself and was very satisfied with the results. And so I offered that to a friend who had a small coffee shop to serve that to her customers to see what they thought about it. And she dropped by the next day and said she wanted 4 kilos of it. And I said, that's a 200 gram roaster. How should I do that? And she desperately wanted it. And so I roasted many hours for those 4 kilos. And the next week she came back and said she wanted another 4 kilos. And so I did that whole thing again. But that's when the idea formed of maybe starting a business of my own. And next step was that I bought the small roaster here in the background on eBay and started roasting on that. And then together with a friend who built all this furniture, very gifted guy with wood and metal, I set up this shop, and we were planning from the very beginning to distribute the coffee to other cafes and then to other shops and not have a real coffee of our own, but that might be next step this year or the next. We'll see. And from the very beginning I was interested, since I almost exclusively eat and drink organic and fair trade stuff as long as that's possible. I of course wanted to offer a coffee of that variety as well. And so I'm always looking for good organic and fair trade or even direct trade coffees to get and to distribute. And I haven't gotten a certificate myself for to put on the packages, but I have a certificate for every bag that comes in. And since I do nothing else with it, it's 100% organic. And as far as I'm concerned, I try to get 100% fair trade as well. And I must say, at this point it had a bad reputation, organic coffee, but that's totally obsolete. It's very, very good at this point, and at least as good or maybe better than conventional coffees, I'd say. And since if you get a little into what they on the one side, what happens to workers on coffee plantations, you don't want to buy anything than at least fair trade coffee. And if you know what kind of poisons, herbicides, pesticides, fungicides are put on the plants and on the coffee and everything, you don't want to have anything but organic coffee. And it's just not a matter that is important to me on many levels, on a health level and an ethical level, and how I want to leave the environment for my own children level. And so this makes up a lot of the thoughts I put into this business as well.
Thank you very much.